I try? What if I find?
Good morning from chilly Florida. It is like 58 degrees outside right now and it feels so good. There's nothing like that burst feeling of like crisp, cool air when you walk outside in this season. It's just so nice. It's putting me in the best mood ever. And we're building nightstands today. I've got our nightstands in. I'm so excited to see what they look like. Before we dive in though, I do want to say a huge shout out to Rocket Money for sponsoring today's video. Rocket Money is an all-in-one personal finance app. It has helped us save so much money. It cancels subscriptions for you. It helps lower your bills. It actually lowered our car insurance. We were paying so much money and it like literally cut it in half. It helps you manage your money better too. So we've been doing a lot of saving this year, way less spending, and Rocket Money is a huge reason why. Having everything all in just one app makes it so easy. I used to be an Excel sheet gal. I would literally put in all of my transactions on Excel. It took so much time. It was so tedious. I overlooked things. It was not good. Rocket Money makes it so simple. I found out I was being charged for subscriptions I literally don't even use. And like half of the subscription battle is not only finding it and remembering that you have these subscriptions, but also going through and like having the time to cancel them. It's just, again, another tedious thing that I don't feel like doing. They'll cancel it for you. So there were like tiny little subscription fees that I was paying that really racked up that can go to like a grocery bill, streaming services I've never used and things like that. Lowered our insurance costs. Like all these things rack up. Also having a set budget in there, you can like do budgets and manage your money better. We as a family have saved so much money with Rocket Money over the last year. We like racked up a lot of medical bills. We had obviously Bryson in the NICU. We had a dog that was really sick and we didn't have insurance for. Our bills have definitely racked up, and that's just something that we set a goal for in the beginning of the year, is to really like not only manage our money better, but really understand it. And Rocket Money makes it so easy. It's so simplified. It's all in one app. And like I said, they do a lot of the personalization for you, lowering your bills, canceling subscription services. It's a great option if you are looking to dive a little bit more into your finances. You guys can get started for free today if you click on the link in my description box or go to rocketmoney.com/Renee. They've been amazing for our family and it's just something that I feel like everyone should do. It's been amazing. So huge shout out to them for sponsoring this video and supporting this channel. We love them. I'm going to show you guys what I have planned for the bedroom. All right, so here is the bed situation that we have so far. I've got our nightstands right here that we're gonna build, so that should make it a little bit more complete. We're still waiting on getting some sheets. Right now we're just using our gray sheets, but these aren't gonna stay. And then we have this picture that we had in our guest room at the last place. This is actually our family tree, and we noticed yesterday, like get this, there's 5 deer here. There's 3 boys, Z, Bryson, and Timmy, and then there's 2 girls, me and Aria, and then there's 1 little girl over here running in the distance, and I feel like that's Nova. So that picture frame has like a whole new meaning to us, and it's like our family tree. It like is so cute. So I think we're gonna hang that up at some point today. But for now, I really just wanna like get this done. So that's task number 1. Built. I love it. There's even like an outlet that I didn't even know was here, but I bought 2 of these and I think it was like 200 and something for the set of 2. So it's a great steal. I'll link them down below. It's got like a little opening here, so I'll probably put some books down here. And then we've got 2 drawers, like lots of space. And then I have these lamps that I actually kind of like. I was gonna get rid of them, but I feel like it looks really good, especially with like the art piece. And then now all we need is sheets and to build the other one, which I don't feel like doing right now. That took way too long and I'm done. So I think I'm gonna run to Target. I'm gonna look at the sheets. I really want the quince ones. Maybe finding that. Looky, looky here. Nice drill.
See that thing? That had some torque.
You know, this took me like a few hours, right? You've got to get out of here too in like an hour.
Yeah, well, the backup plan is that I don't have enough time and that you finish it.
We only went to Target for what we needed. I did not find bedding. I honestly hate going in stores now. I used to be always like, get in stores, like don't do things online. But there's just so much that you could buy. I literally picked up so many things that I didn't need, like candles and like decor pieces, a welcome mat, like Christmas PJs, just like all this stuff that I like want so bad, but I would have never known I even wanted it if I didn't see it. And I'm like, I hate Target. Like I hate going there because I literally will just buy the most pointless things, like really cute things. Like they have the cutest things, but just so pointless. And I was so proud of myself that I left with only what I needed. I needed to get bottles for Timmy, tape, and deodorant. I didn't need my food at the checkout. Like usually I'll get like a Reese's or something. When I shop online, I only get what I need. I was like so proud of myself. I called Z. I'm like, I didn't get anything. He goes, yeah, that's right. Target is not a hobby. Good point. But I did get myself a coffee. I went downstairs and got a coffee. They have this vanilla espresso with coconut. It's called Vanilla Sands. Isn't that the cutest name? I think the name just gets me, and I love coconut. I'm like a sucker for coconut. So that was well worth it because I did want that. I think I've decided I want brown bedding. So I'm gonna go do a little bit of research. It's so funny because when I first moved into this apartment, I was like, I just want light. And I was really into like girly things, like pink, light energy. And now I'm like totally veering the complete opposite way and doing like a lot of masculine energy in this space. But I kind of like it. It's like a mood. It's like really cozy, and I think it really matches this apartment. So I think I might do brown bedding. When I looked at Quince originally, they had some sheets that I wanted in beige, but they were out. So I'm gonna see if they have brown and kind of just play with like textures and see if I can stack up. Because I don't want it all brown. I want like maybe some striped, maybe on the sheets, and then like a brown duvet, or maybe I'll do a brown sheets and like a lighter duvet with a brown blanket. Like I'm just gonna look, do some research, and play with it. My handyman.
Would you like me to put a screw in your wall?
Xander.
Sorry. Okay, now you gotta tell me.
Wow.
Well, maybe you go get the leveler.
I think it looks great. Just scoot it over.
You know what I thought of that's even scarier about this piece?
What?
So you see how in the bottom right, there's a male and female deer in the front, just me and you. Did you notice that the two deer on the left side of the trunk are a female and a male deer?
Nova.
Nova, and who's the male deer?
There's a male?
Yeah, just above high right of the female deer.
Oh, okay.
There's another male deer. Who's that?
Aww.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna make me cry, Xander.
That's kind of scary.
That's actually
we were thinking
really.
about
I didn't
giving
even
piece
see
away,
that one.
and I never even noticed the deer.
Oh my god.
And then I kind of noticed
the
the few deer, and I was like, oh, let's just look at the gender of those deer. And the fact that there's 7 deer, and they align in terms of gender with our family, and like position too. It's pretty weird.
Now I'm crying.
Me too.
See? I didn't even notice it.
So do you see?
Yeah, there is a male. There's a male right there.
There's a male deer here, female deer.
Oh.
Me, you, Bryson, Timmy, Arya.
So we've got 2 things hung up now. Z also hung up the mirror. Obviously we just hung up that, and I think it looks really good. And I am so excited. I think I really do want the brown sheets like that. Like I love this, especially this with like the striped sheets. And I just love the like darker look. I think I'm gonna go for that instead of the original like just all white cloud that I was thinking about. Like I kind of like this way more. And so I found these sheets on West Elm. I'm gonna sit on this. But look how cute these are. These have like bows. And then I found the Quince bedding, like the actual dark sheets here, and it looks like they have it in stock. I'm thinking this as like the base of the bedding. I really like this gingham style, and then adding this duvet on top, but I also love the sheets. So I'm like, do I do brown on brown, or do you guys like the idea of like this, the brown duvet, and then 2 brown pillow shams with 2 gingham ones? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. We've got a parking lot here. If I were to block the window, it would be this one. I'll probably get like some sort of cute thing to actually put it in, but for now I think that looks pretty good. So when you walk in, you've got like that. I kind of like it. We were putting up this mirror. There was like a kiss mark like for lips. Then there's like, why are you kissing the mirror? I was like, I saw that. Well, that wasn't me. That wasn't like, I literally put my lips on it and it was not my lips. And it was so much smaller. It was probably Bryson. He was looking at himself in the mirror and gave himself a kiss. I just thought it was the cutest thing. It's coming along. Alrighty guys, it is now Monday. I've got my bloom. It's been quite the busy weekend. We actually sold our couch, so we've got a clean slate in the living room. I actually ordered our new couch too. That should be coming in the next like week or two. So all exciting things. I feel like this apartment is gonna slowly but surely come together. I actually was on Quince to look for the espresso bedding and I'm like, I want it now, I want it now. They didn't have it in stock, which is just a sign I need to like chill and like be patient and wait. I'm not like 100% sure quite yet about the brown bedding. I'm thinking brown and brown. That's what I want right now. I'm kind of over the gingham style. I just wanna go like full espresso, but I guess I've just got to sit on it a little bit more. So I had asked you guys on my Instagram if you guys had any questions for me, and I gathered a few. I'm gonna kind of respond to a few of the haters. I would say more negative or judgmental style questions, and I kind of just put them all together. This one isn't like necessarily judgmental at all, but I've kind of done a shift when it came to posting my kids. I know some people don't post at all. One of like my biggest pet peeves is when people post their kids, but they'll like put an emoji or like blur their face out. It's like, if you're gonna post them. If not, just like don't even post. Like, I don't understand that. I understand not posting, but to like have them included but blurring out, I don't know, I don't get it. Like, if you're not gonna do it, just don't do it. But I think over the years, I've really kind of valued my time with the boys, and so picking up the camera around them or working is just something I don't feel compelled to do. Like, I want to be fully present with them, and I do like putting little snippets in, more so for me and my memories, because I always go back to my videos. I think I'll like always have little like snippets of them. It's just not my favorite thing to do when I'm around them. Like, I really do like to value my time with them. So I don't know, I've just kind of like stepped back away from that, and I like having this channel just being more so about me and my life. But I don't like posting about like kid stuff. I feel like when you open the door to conversation when it comes to parenting or kids in general, you get so much feedback, and I feel like social media is like swarmed with do's and don'ts, and it could just be so overwhelming for parents. And so for me, like being around my family who've had kids and like the people I trust who have kids, my pediatrician, like that's where I get my advice from. I don't even like really watching content or consuming content about kids. It's just not my thing. I just don't want to do that. I don't want this channel to become that, even though it's like a huge part of my life. It's just separated now. A few people have like asked me why, or they've gotten a little judgmental as to why I don't follow people on Instagram. So a long time ago, I think it was like 2020 maybe, I was really getting overwhelmed with a lot of the social media, and that's when I think social media became super loud because everyone was just stuck at home and they had nothing else to do. And then social media's algorithm, I think, favors conversation and engagement, which is correlated to high emotions like stress, anxiety, fear, and all that stuff. So I just wasn't aligning with content, especially ones that are being shoved into my face. That's also when they changed how you get content. So I think that's when like TikTok became a thing, Reels, and then the Explore page, and then the chronological order was not a thing. There were ads more so than like who you followed. Like the whole Instagram kind of shifted and it really played a part in my mental health. I actually deleted everyone. I started only following friends and family, and then that kind of became consuming because I was like getting all the content on my friends and family from Instagram instead of like actually having genuine conversations with them and like picking up the phone and having a more intentional relationship with them. Like I want to be involved with my family. So I just unfollowed everyone. I think the only people I follow are Xander, obviously, and then my mom. So, but it is actually insane when you do that. The people who completely unfollow you back, like that are in your personal life. Oh, if you're not following me, I'm not gonna follow you kind of vibe. And I've had that happen multiple times to people in my life that are super close. And it's just so bizarre to me because I'm like, I actually talk to you. Like we have a good conversation. We've never had a fallout, but you unfollowed me because I unfollowed you. Like it was just, it's like you had to intentionally go and unfollow me even though you followed thousands of people because you got butthurt that I unfollowed everyone. I don't know. There were just a few people like that in my life, which I was completely shocked about. Actually, a lot of them, now that I think about it, are in that kind of space. And so I feel like their relationships are tied to follows, which is like really bizarre to me. It's not like I unfollowed only a select amount of people. Like I unfollowed everyone, and I have intentionally put forward effort to the people in my life to continue conversation and be engaged in their life and everything. So that's just really interesting take on that. And I've kind of seen who was like using me versus people who genuinely like love me. Just a really interesting point of POV. There's people I follow and like go to every day on Instagram, but I actually search it and click on it. So I am in charge of what I am being exposed to. I don't really go on the explore page too much, and if I do, it's more like funny content, just like random things, nothing that puts me in any sort of mood. It's more of like a laughter, like kind of like, not doom scrolling, what's the word? Like when you just like endlessly scroll and you're like, what am I doing with my life? Like sometimes you just need to disconnect. Yeah, there's a few people that I follow that I just kind of leave on my search feed, and then like I'll go to if I think about it and I want to see, for example, like fashion or fitness or whatever the case may be. A lot of people are asking me about living in a smaller place. Why would you have kids here? Like you have a big dog and blah, blah, blah. Our apartment is not that big of a difference when it comes to space as our last place. Now it is with our home, and I feel like the conversation behind a yard too is always there. Like, why don't you get your kids a yard and blah, blah, blah. First of all, there's people out there who literally cannot afford that. And I've lived in apartments my whole life as a kid. Not to say that that is right or wrong. Everyone lives their own unique life and they were raised a certain way, and that's just unique to them, and their parents weren't wrong or right. It's just whatever worked for them worked for them. Our area, I will say, is extremely nice. We live in a city that has a lot of water, nature, you know, grounds to play for Aria, for the kids. We've got a ton of community events that are literally at the foot of our door. So we're super like engaged in the community here. Aria runs every day now. We don't have to drive anywhere and like lug around strollers. Like it just is a super convenient, walkable, outdoor kind of lifestyle. I just think people don't understand, and they think I'm living in like a concrete desert. And even if I was, there's kids who are raised like that, and that's perfectly fine. I don't know. I think like every parent just tries to do their best. A lot of people too were asking about like storage space. I'll do an actual video once the apartment's done, but we have really, really functional storage here, more so than any other place we've had. I think city apartments are made with that in mind, especially the newer ones. So the functionality of our storage here makes so much more sense. We've gotten rid of a ton of stuff, which I personally love. Like we don't have anything that we don't need or use. If we need to get anything, we go downstairs and get it when we need it. We don't buy things really necessarily in bulk anymore unless it's like paper goods or, you know, things that we use on a day-to-day basis. I love coming up with creative ways to store stuff, especially like with my anxiety of like, I want everything in order. I just love organizing, and like playing with a smaller space makes me really excited, and it makes me, you know, declutter a lot and live more outdoor than, you know, buying just random things for home space to stay inside. Like I really do value getting out and about and being a part of society. That's something for our family that's really important, and this community and this apartment and the space that we're in makes that available to us. I wrote here, it's amazing how much more living you can do when you simplify, and it is so true. Somebody asked, and a few people asked about books I'm reading. I am not into reading right now just because I simply just don't have time. It just hasn't been a priority, but I actually got inspired by that comment, and I'm like, I need to get back into reading. And so I did some research and I got my Christmas/end of the year book. I'm not gonna do too many books. I'm just gonna dive into one for now. And I've made a pact pact with myself that I will not buy books anymore if it doesn't have a 4-star on Goodreads or higher. Don't do the TikTok books. TikTok, BookTok, whatever the hell. Those are always, they suck. I went on Reddit. Reddit's a really good place. Like, oh, Reddit, top books you've ever read, top self-help books, top motivational books. Like, those books are where I find like the best books. That's where I found Flowers for Algernon, The Kite Runner. Anyway, so I was looking for a Christmas style book, and this looks a little dark, but it is like super highly rated. People say it's like an amazing holiday book. I might as well just like read the back for you. So it's the night before Hog's Watch, and all through the house something was missing. Few things are held sacred in the universe of the disc world, but the Hog Father is one of them. The most joyous and acquisitive time of the year, and the jolly old red-suited gift giver has vanished without a trace. Could it be that belief in the Hog's Father is dangerously low among the cynical citizens of Discworld, a place where superstition makes things work? That's why death decides to stand in. But it's not right to find a 7-foot skeleton coming down your chimney bellowing ho ho ho. On the last night of the year, as the time is turning, it's up to level-headed Susan, Gothic governess, and Death's granddaughter to unravel the humbuggian mess before the holiday season goes straight to hell and takes everyone along with it. So very interesting, but apparently it's amazing. So I'm excited to read that. I'm just really gonna focus on this one, nothing else for now. Maybe when the year starts, we'll get like back into actually reading like more books, but I feel like I do better when I just pick up books as I'm inspired, if that makes sense. And speaking of holidays, Vlogmas. I got so much hate last year, and I think I know why. I was like, I'm gonna get an editor. I was also pregnant at the time. I was super excited. I had good thought. Like all throughout my pregnancy and the past few years, actually, I've had such good ideas and good thought. I just simply don't have the time to do it. And so it's so frustrating, but I would, you know, get so excited and then not be able to accomplish it. And so for Vlogmas, I got an editor. I got the first video, wasn't a fan, which tends to happen when I get an editor. Not that they're bad necessarily, it's just I'm so particular with my style and I'm such a visual that I get really picky as to what I put out there. I don't want to just put random things out there. I want it to be quality. I ended up taking it on myself, and I was doing really good, and I even told you guys I might have to like shift some videos together. Sometimes I'll do 7 through 8, for example, if I just didn't have enough time to get things done. And I got so much hate, and I was like the only person in my realm of like who used to do Vlogmas with me doing it, and I was pregnant. So I was like, I'm not putting these videos out, which aren't even getting that many views anymore, because I feel like Vlogmas is kind of a dead thing because there's so much content to consume during Christmas that it's like hard to even stay up with your favorite influencers. So I'm like, that's a dying thing, which sucks because I love it. I think if I had time and energy to do it, I would do it every single time without fail. I don't care if I get like 100 views. It's just fun for me. Not only was I getting not a lot of views, I was putting so much time and effort into them. Pregnant, a high-risk pregnancy. My thing was I was gonna be prioritizing rest and my body. And so when I was getting all that hate, like mentally, I just couldn't deal with it. I was getting so frustrated, and I was like, I'm not doing this. It was the first time I had ever quit Vlogmas, not because I couldn't do it, but because I simply was like, I don't want to do this. And so I was just getting frustrated, and I'm like, I don't think I'll do Vlogmas ever again. Like, I just don't feel it. But I just love it so much. I think maybe this year I'll do some sort of Vlogmas, but like be upfront and say, hey, listen, I might combine a few days. I'm probably gonna end it short just because I've got other obligations with like family, and you know, I've got 2 boys now. I don't know, like I really want to. I can't deal with the hate, man. Like, ugh. A lot of people talk about like moving and how much we move. There has been reason as to every single move we have had. And so it really does frustrate me when people are like, you love moving. I'm like, I just simply have had I can sit here and go through every single move with you guys and explain my reasoning, but I don't really care to. A lot of it is like trauma induced, and so I don't really want to go back there. But I will say, love having a space to play with. So whether we stayed somewhere or not, I probably would have always changed up the space. Having a home project to me is just something that brings me so much joy. It's like a hobby of mine. Redecorating, rearranging, and that kind of thing is fun for me, and I'll always do it. It's always going to be a part of who I am. I love decorating, and so yeah, that's that. A lot of people have been asking me about if I follow a fitness plan or anything like that. I typically do things on my own, and I just get influenced by certain people, and I'll have like a workout split, for example, like of things I want to accomplish, like how many runs or leg days or ab sessions or yoga I want to do for the week, and I'll just kind of do certain exercises. Like, I don't know, I just kind of combined, like, I kind of see what my body's feeling like. There's a few people I do want to shout out though on Instagram that I follow that gives me that inspiration, and they have like full body workouts and healthy recipes and just like really inspiring. The first one is Sam C Fit. She's amazing. Like, she's always just like killing it. She's like a little older too, I would say, in the influencer world, which makes her more realistic. She's got 2 boys also, which makes her realistic for me. She's not like some young 20-something-year-old that just has a good body selling fitness programs. And then I really like Do More with Lore. She is really simple, like good for like more fitness, like workout style stuff. And then I really like Stevie Griffin. So she's got a 9-to-5, a little bit more realistic, and just, again, a really simplified way of looking at food and nutrition, which I really like, because I feel like some people are just so overboard and it's extreme. She's probably my favorite right now just because of how, you know, realistic she is and like her life is. She's not like the typical influencer. But those are the people I follow. I tend to do like their workouts sometimes, or like get inspired by them. I am not the kind of person that you need to be following because I don't really know what's going on or what I'm doing. I just kind of do whatever I feel, and I'm always trying to push myself and be better. So yeah, I'm gonna end the vlog here. A little chatty sesh with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in a future one.
Smile with the face mask. Folks was hating on me, but more than me. That's how I knew that I was gonna be what I was born to be. I ran me up a dub during quarantine. Detroit, Parliament, my little catch and play like 43. I heard the devil wear a Prada on rockin' gallery. Yeah, I came with the juice like a battery. Chain on my neck, worth a salary. But the way I'm acting, that's why they been mad at me. I put my trust in the game and